Senator Tarr is a strong supporter of the Custom House Maritime Museum. He's also an avid boater, marine safety advocate, and a new fact that I found out recently, he's a Revolutionary War reenactor who participated in the Battle of Bunker Hill in his hometown of Gloucester. Senator Tarr.
Well, thank you very much, Captain Bob, and I want to congratulate you on debuting the new uniform for board members of the Custom House today, and I look forward to seeing that in the future. You know, it is so great to see all of you coming out to do what is so American, standing in the public square, speaking about what we believe in, and celebrating liberty. It's great to be here, and it's great to see all my shipmates from the United States Coast Guard Auxiliary. Thank you so much for being here today. And it is true, Bob, last weekend I had the honor of representing my ancestor, Jabez Tarr, who was among the youngest people from Cape Ann to fight at the Battle of Bunker Hill. And I was honored to do that with the Lexington Company of Minutemen. Gentlemen, thank you so much for allowing me to have that experience with you. I want to say thanks to the Custom House, to the Museum of Old Newbury, to the city of Newburyport, to everyone that knows how important this is and came out today to commemorate it. Sure, there was a little bit of rain, but does rain really matter when you're celebrating liberty? No. So here we are today. And we think back to those moments in history. We think back to those moments in history when liberty was not a given. Democracy was not a given. Freedom was not a given. And for every step we take along that road to revolution, we think about the brave men and women, the families who with each step they took, moved us closer and closer and closer to being the greatest beacon of freedom the world has ever known. And we remember their sacrifice. We remember those privateers that left this harbor and didn't come back so that freedom could come to shore. We remember those who fell in battle, facing the greatest army that the world had ever known at the time, saying, "I will give everything I have so that everything I am will live on." And we celebrate the fact that they triumphed, because liberty and freedom and democracy should always triumph, even when you have to fight for it. And we think about how fortunate we are and how blessed we are to stand here today, all of us as Americans, to stand here today endowed with that blessing of liberty. And we think about the sacrifice that got us here, and we think about the road ahead. And we think about the fact that in 1775, they were on the road to revolution. In 2025, we are on the road to evolution. The road to make this a greater, stronger, more inclusive, more representative, more free United States of America. And to capture that great promise, that was embedded in the Declaration of Independence, that we are all created equal, and that our rights are endowed to each of us. And we think about the fact that the evolution continues. We remember those who fell. We remember those who sacrificed. And we remember our deep moral obligation to be worthy of who they were, what they did, and the opportunity that they created for all of us. Every day the sun rises to go out and make our community, our nation, and our world a better place. Let's remember that today. Let's honor them, because at events like this, We commemorate war, but we celebrate freedom. Now, in those days that we remember today and we commemorate today, when they were enthusiastic about something, they said, huzzah! So I'm going to give us a chance to do that 3 times. Are you with me? Hip, hip, huzzah! Hip, hip, huzzah! Hip, hip, huzzah! May God bless the United States of America. Thank you all very much.